That was then, this is now, is a new idea going forward in these COVID times. I mean, I was looking at all the artists that have been over the years now, a couple of decades of it. They were successful in the 70s and 80s, or even beyond that with some of them. And now they find that the only real source of income for them is the Rewind festivals and the summer season. But of course all that stopped early this year. And some of the artists I've talked to have explained to me how every single one of their dates were wiped out of their calendar, you know. And suddenly just been told, that's it, all gone. That left them high and dry. What are these artists to do? Because that's how they earn their living. It's a shame that that the furlough system for other people in employment was not available to these guys, because they're self-employed. Over the years they've been used to going from gig to gig and filling up their diaries the best they could. There's no 80% of salary scheme for them because they don't earn a salary. You know, they go out and they get paid for each gig or show they do. So we thought, what if we could, in a COVID-friendly way, build a studio somewhere, get them in one at a time to sing their old classic heritage songs, which we all know, and then some of their new material, and then stream it to people's homes. They can't go and do concerts, the fans can't go and see them anywhere, so they could see them in their own front room on a pay-per-view basis. I mentioned it to Mike Reed, you know, the TV presenter of many a long year, and the old Top of the Pops presenter. And Hayley Palmer works on Sky, and they were really up to it. And together with my team here, we got it all going very, very quickly. A lot to arrange, a lot to organise, but we got it together in just a few short weeks. Built the studio down in Worthing, and over the course of 5 days, they all came down one at a time to film their bit, and it was great. Everybody really mucked in, and we did it. Because, you know, you can complain about the government, you can complain about the virus, you can complain about, but you know, we got up and did something. You know, what was good was that they all, you know, with very little explanation and no persuasion, they were all ready to jump straight in and do this. Because they all agreed to do it, and they all agreed to do it on the basis that we would split with them the profits that we made, and on a pro rata basis, so that every artist that took part will get the equal share. And I'm hoping people won't complain about the concept of paying for it. You know, some people might say, well, you get it free on the BBC or something. But BBC have been milking the Top of the Pops thing now for many a long year. You know, on a Friday evening you see the Top of the Pops reruns from 1980s. This is all great, everyone loves it, but the artists don't get paid for that. It's difficult to put this into a way that everyone can understand. It's all very well doing television, but most times you did it for promotional reasons. You never got paid for it. At least here with this is like a version of Top of the Pops, if you like. You know, but at least here the artists get paid. When are we going to see a live show again? When a concert's coming back? When a theatre's opening? Nobody knows. So this is a step forward that we can make in the music business, to pay the artists something so the fans get a chance to see them. The artists get a chance to perform. That's all they want to do. They're not asking for a handout or anything like that. This is a high quality show, which I hope everyone's going to enjoy. It gave me a chance to work with a few of the artists that I've already worked with, and one particular, Sonia, who I hadn't seen for 20 odd years. Great to meet her again. She was great. She did her thing, and it all, I think, turns out really well for her. Some of the other artists, I don't know why I never worked with them back in the 80s. I would have loved to have done it. And they've said the same to me, you know, why didn't we work together back then? Just our paths never crossed, and we were really busy at the time, but we can perhaps get together with some of these artists and do some work in the future. We just hope it will work for everybody. I mean, I think it's a simple concept. It's a slight move in a different direction, and if it works, you know, we want to do more. This is easy really to watch the show. You just click the link here, takes you to the ticket company, you pick the show you want, and just like on YouTube, they will send you a link. You click on that link. You can receive it and watch it on any device, your handheld stuff or your computer or your iPad. That's the simple bit. You just click a link like you would do with YouTube. The show's about, each show, there's 5 of them in the series. They're each about 50 minutes long, and hopefully you'll have a good time watching them. You will have a great time.